What's up? And thanks for tuning in to my chess improvement journey. I am right now Ramsey, and I'm on the road to 1500 ELO on chess.com Rapid in 100 days. I'd like to shout outs to all 104 of my subscribers. If this channel sounds like something that would benefit you, please support the channel by hitting the subscribe button and the bell for notifications to join me on this journey and to unlock the secrets of getting to 1500 ELO with me. Today, we're on day 87. I've managed to get my rating back up to 1319, leaving only 181 to go. I'll mention right off the bat here that this game was played on a live stream. I'll leave a link to that above where you can check out the game. And I'll also say that I was happy with the way this game turned out. After playing kind of sloppy the past week or so, I was able to play a game with a 90% accuracy and a 2050 rating. So it turned out pretty good. And I haven't had any brilliant moves in a while, but managed to find a brilliant move in this. And although I didn't do much study today, I did start listening to a biography on Bobby Fischer called Endgame. And I will say that I was very inspired by that. And I think that led to me playing a little bit better today. So let's go ahead and take a look at the game here. In this game, I'm playing Amaduzil, 177 from Poland. He's got the white pieces, starts off with e4. And if you've watched my videos, you know that this is turning into a very normal position that I've seen before. When I see this look here, I have a tactic that I like to play. Take here, he takes, and then fork. And they say that this is a great move right here. So he decides to save his bishop, and I go ahead and take the knight. He takes. Now this bishop is looking down at this pawn. If I decide to bring this bishop up here, he gets a free rook pretty much. My best move at this point is knight d7, but instead I just bring this pawn up here, protecting this square. So now I bring the bishop out, pinning this knight to the queen. He quickly breaks that. I can't take quite yet, because if I take, then he just takes with the bishop, and there's really just no value in that trade. So this queen is now eyeing down on my b7 square. I can bring the queen over here. I can play b5, and I end up playing b5. The best move is to bring the queen out and I guess offer a queen trade, but he comes here with a nice little fork. Now he's got two attackers on this, and my bishop is hanging. The best move here is to bring the bishop down, attacking the queen. But instead, I just go ahead and take this knight. And then I bring the bishop down, attacking the queen. He brings his queen down here. The better move would have been to go to c2 with the queen. And now I bring the queen over here. Still protecting this square, attacking this square. Best move would have been to push a5 here. So he brings the bishop down with a double attack on e7. I thought about it for a while what the best move here might have been, but I decided that just protecting it with this rook was a safe one. The engine liked taking this pawn. And so he goes ahead and adds another protector to this pawn, so the pawn doesn't really seem to be worth targeting anymore. And now I play a5 attacking the queen. He plays the best move and goes to d4. And I thought about here for a second what the best move for me might have been, but I really wanted to just push this queen out of here. So the queen falls back, and now I decide I really like the move of trading queens. And then I get my rook up here, protecting this pawn still, and we go from there. And you know, at this point, he's got a 1.1 advantage. This is move 18. So he, instead of taking, he falls back, you know, kind of wasting a move here. And that wasn't even my best move. They like trading off the bishop right here. But I wasn't quite ready for that yet. So he takes with the rook. I bring the rook up protecting. And he decides he's going to double up the rooks. And this is where he loses his advantage right here, giving me a free pawn. Free pawn doesn't give me any engine points, but that's hard to resist a free pawn. So he pushes. He wants to really hammer down in this area. So I bring the bishop back, forcing this rook to move. My better move would have been to double up the rooks here, but I decided I wanted to start a pawn break since I got a queenside majority. And he just pushes. He should have pushed this. This could have really broke my structure up here. And I just go ahead and block off this move. So everything's kind of trapped in here. And now he says, let's go ahead and trade some rooks. Fine with that. And then I decide to start pushing the pawn over here. Better move would have been, once again, coming back with the bishop to d5 and trading equal pieces. It would further close up my position. But I just go ahead and do this. I like this, and I got a 0.9 advantage. And now he brings the rook over. And I can see why this would have been a better move, because if this rook gets down here, there's really nowhere for me to go. And I do happen to later on push this pawn and rest on this square. So now I was like, okay, let's go ahead and block up this file. Last thing I want is this rook coming down and causing problems. And he just falls back. I really can't take this bishop, although it looks free, because if I do, he simply comes down with checkmate. So I bring the knight up here, and if the rook does get back here, I could always block with the knight. And now I still have almost an opportunity. I guess I could take the bishop, but instead I take this pawn here, which is the best move. And now he puts a little pressure on this rook here. Also adds another attacker to this square. Now I got this nice long pawn chain here. Still got this knight protecting this square, but if he manages to get the, hold on a second. Yeah, I mean, that is clearly the best move. So he comes down here. You know his intention is to start weaseling down here. So I go ahead and give myself my king a safe place to run to. And you see he is coming down here looking for that move. And I decided at this point, I thought about moving here with the knight, but I figured you can just go ahead and have the knight because I'm pushing the pawn. I'm about to promote. And now he plays this move. And this is where my brilliant move came into play. So I sacrifice the rook. He takes the rook. And then I promote to a queen with check and also a fork on the rook. And that's how the game ends. So I will say that I was very content with my play here. You know, there was a few minor mistakes, but you know, a 90% accuracy and a 2050 level for me is pretty good. So I'm definitely happy with the way it turned out, and I'm hoping this momentum that I get from this win carries over to the game that I play tomorrow. This is day 87, and not that much time left till day 100. But I do have some ideas of how the journey will continue. I will not be moving in the same fashion as I have for this 100-day challenge. But I would like to hear what kind of content you guys would like to see, because I find viewer input extremely important, and without you guys this doesn't happen. So let me know in the comments what you'd like to see, and I'd imagine our thoughts are probably on the same page. But that's it here for day 87, and I look forward to seeing you back for day 88. Thank you.